Hi everybody, I am going to be doing a Draw My Life using MobaZen. So first, here we go. And by the way, it is not sponsored, so Draw My Life, it all began in... Sorry, I kinda am crappy. But it's all started in May 9th, 2005. Me. So, on my 1 month birthday, when I was 3 years old, I was, well, I was taken to DHS because my mom was sick, and yeah, so my house, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I was the third and final child, but I was separated by my best friend, or my sister, by the way. So here she is when I was separated from her. Yeah. That's supposed to be a frowning face. I'm sorry if it looks like a smiley face. But I was taken back home when I was 3 years old, so I went from this building, EHS, back to my home in Little Rock. I was also born in Little Rock, Arkansas, and when I was 4 years old, on the, sorry, let me try that better. On the Super Bowl, I busted my head open, and there's all this, and this is the back of my head, so like that's why you're not seeing eyes and stuff, because it happened on the back of my head. So, but yeah, I busted my head open, and after that, the next morning, I went to preschool, my pre-K class, so I was really, really happy for school because I dressed up in my jeans and in my shoes. So yeah, and that's me. And then not shortly after, my mom and my dad had a big fight, and well, my dad flipped her off and well, told her to leave. And well, during that time, I was, well, sad. Like me, happy, but then just sad, crying. And I was like, why is this happening? And got all mad. And I've never saw my mom until I was 5 years old. And to 5 years old during the summer, I went to go see her all the way up in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So I saw her all the way up from my house all the way to her house. Which kind of like at that point I was like, who cares anymore? And then when I was 6 years old in kindergarten, I was like, already I got my free dress, but I got my free dress like I was able to in kindergarten. My dad was like, no, I can't wear that. And I was like, why? And he was like, you have to wear uniforms now. So I was wearing kind of like this button-up shirt with just khakis, and I was like happy but mad because of uniforms, but I had a lot more fun in kindergarten, and I knew a trick and got $1 from my friend. So now at the age of 7, during that summer, I went back, and apparently my Nana had to move into an apartment where my mom was living with my Nana, so she had to move into an apartment in Fayetteville when I was age 7, and that's when I was diagnosed with dyslexia. So I couldn't see. I needed glasses to see, and so I got some after school in the 2nd grade, and then me and my sis were playing on the couch, and they, well, broke. Like, they just broke. And I was all upset, and then Then, game objective mode. Oh, so yeah, there's something cool down there. But then at the age of 8, I finally got to go into that apartment I told you about. And that summer I went, was swimming. That's water up there, and that's clouds. That's like clouds and stuff. And I was swimming, and these are those things you wear. And, well, I did not need, I did not need anymore. I'm making a video, sorry. Need more. Sorry about that. I did not need them anymore, so throughout that time period of my life, I was, well, happy. And then at the age of 9, I was, experienced a huge fight, and my Nana moved in with her new husband, Lynn. They were happy, and that brings us to here today at the age of 10. I am now in 5th grade, really happy, fixing to be in 6th, and I just experienced my mom and dad got divorced. I was sad, and well, I then got a PlayStation 4 last year, and I now play it every day. Sorry, I play it every
Blankets, everything you brought in here, you need to take out.
I know. I play it every day. And I am also happy. And yeah, I mean, being happy is my fun time. And now I am, well, sad.
I'm not saying I believe in this voodoo stuff because I don't. But if I did, is there something I could
mad, and happy. But life is great here, and I love my 10 subscribers, my 10 subs, but yeah, I'm really sad now. I mean, I want more, so I hope you enjoyed. Bye.